What's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another brand new Git tutorial videos. In today's video we'll be learning about Git branch. And I'll be making maybe 4 to 5 videos at least to cover up Git branch tricks that I wanted to show you. Today's video is going to be the first part of our Git branch video. This is going to be very handy for your day-to-day work, and if you're new to Git, this is the video for you guys. Do not forget to press the like button and please do subscribe to get new videos like that. Thank you everyone, and let's jump into the business. So Git branch, why do we actually need it? So first of all, let's say this is your code base and you want to work on a bug fix, or you want to work developing a new feature or a patch or whatever, right? You have 10 team members, right? 10 team members is not going to together just code on the main branch. That's not how it works, because you're gonna mess up the whole thing, right? So instead you can use a branch, and on that particular branch you work with your development work, patch work. So this is where you need a branch. So first of all, the command we want to look into is this one. So if I run git branch, you can see asterisk, meaning that currently I'm on my main branch, and right here whatever you see is basically output of this command. I can run also L, which means the same thing. This is the short form basically of dash dash list. This is what you're gonna see, meaning that these branches are available locally only on my computer. Remember, this is only on your computer. Someone else, let me show you this, then this is gonna be a little bit more interesting. So if I run this, you can see these 3 branches are available on my GitHub, which is what you are going to be seeing. So there are 2 more, like this one, and there is one more. These 2 branches you are not going to be able to see, even though you pull my code base, right? So this is only available on my computer. Remember this. This is the short form. You can also run, that's also possible to see the same output, okay? So if we do A, for example, then we are going to see everything. So local and remote, okay? So you can say basically the same thing, like just like that. Can actually run this command called show current, and this is going to be showing you which branch you are currently on. So right now I'm on main branch. So before we jump into creating branches and things like that, I'm going to be showing you one more command. So git log dash dash graph. So if I run this command, because I'm the only contributor in this project, so the graph is not so interesting, but I wanted to show you something. So for example, let me go a bit down there. I don't remember where was it. Okay, not yet, not yet. Right here, okay. Right here you can see there was a pull request. This was the first pull request in my project, right? And this was the branch name. In reality, you don't really need this branch anymore. You could basically delete it, right, from the remote branch. So these are basically the junk. Once you have the commit, you can basically retrieve everything, right? I did branch out from main. I approved the pull request, and then I basically did a merge. But don't worry about it. I just wanted to give you a short idea how the graph looks like. But when you have a lot of contributors, a lot of branches, this graph is going to be looking much more interesting. One more thing I would show, let me show it to you, maybe decorate command. Yeah, that's the command I wanted to show you, a little bit more cleaner. So here you can see the same thing. Let me show you how to create a branch. So for example, you can create a branch from, let's say if I wanted to take this commit and I wanted to create a branch from here, that's possible. Let me show it to you. So there are a couple of ways to do it. Also, you can do it from a particular commit, particular hash, right, or particular tag. There are many ways to do it, to be honest. I'm going to be showing you from the basic, from the tip of this branch, and I call it git branch. This is the command you can use, and then you can say day 13, for example. So if I do this, you can see still I'm on my particular main branch, git branch minus L, because it's local. You can see day 13 is here, and I did not actually switch to this particular branch. So you can do multiple ways. You can say git checkout day 13. This is one way. Okay, so now I switch to this particular branch. So what happens if I want to go back to main branch? So you have to just say git checkout and one dash. You can see it is still taking me to main. Now it's telling me diverse. This is something I'm going to be talking about later on, but stick with me. I can't cover everything in one video. So have 43, 39 different commits each. I'm gonna be talking about it later on. Don't worry about it. Different branches. You can do another thing. So you can run this particular command called git switch, and I could say git 13. This is another way to switch back to day 13 branch. If I go here, I want to create a branch from this particular commit. Actually, I'm randomly picking this up. This is not intentional. So I could actually say git checkout minus B. So if I actually use this B and then I put the name of my branch, so day 13 demo, let's call this one. So this is going to be the name of my branch. Let me clear this up, demo. And now I paste this particular commit hash is going to create a branch from here. So why is actually not working is because there is a reason. So it's because I have got these uncommitted changes. It's currently in the working directory. I did not actually add it to the index. This is why it's complaining. So I could do git checkout and dash dash on my current directory. If I run this, it's gonna go away, right? So now I could do the same thing. So if I do, it's not gonna complain anymore, right? So what I've done from this particular commit, if I see git log dash dash one line, is actually, look at this. So what has happened from that particular commit, 955 right here, 955 C8D1. So I actually went back to my commit history. From there I created this particular branch, right? And I call this. Okay, so now you can do whatever you want on your code base and you can do stuff. Let me go back to where I was. Okay, so Control G, and what happens if I want to check out main? I go here, right? So it's actually telling me you need to stash it because now I went back a couple of commits behind. So instead of doing this, I'm gonna say checkout dash dash whatever I have in here. So now it's clean. So I can now go back to main. Let me go back to main. Okay, the other thing I actually didn't show you, git switch. This is another command you can use to create a branch. So you have to say C. It didn't even care even though I had a space issue. Oh, that's something I didn't actually pay attention before. Something new actually I learned today. This is one thing you could do. The another thing actually you could do, you can say create. You can basically say demo 13, right? You can do this way. It actually created. Or you can basically just remove this and you can say something like this. So look at this. So it actually created this particular branch and actually it by itself moved onto this branch, right? This is what you can see. This is another way of writing it, and this is something was completely new, guys. I didn't ever pay attention even though I'm using Git for a long time myself, but I didn't know myself that you could actually use a branch just like that. Okay, git log dash dash one line. There is something called detest mode. Git checkout. This is something you could do. So if you do this, look at this, what has happened. This is the most interesting part. And this is something many people really don't understand. They get really confused. You learned a bit of it today about Git branch. And I'm gonna make, as I said, 4 to 5 videos. So you're gonna learn a lot more in Git branching. And I'm gonna go a little bit more advanced later on as we progress in the videos. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.